What did all those nonverbal barbs and darts spell and tell? And which messages hit the mark?
Oh, yeah, I just got to leave.
Welcome, everybody. Please welcome author of The Power of Body Language expert, Tonya Reiman.
Welcome back, my dear. Also, you know this show, it's a great, funny show. Red Eye host Greg Gutfeld's here. Hello, dear. Best Week Ever's managing editor Michelle Collins is back with us.
And get this, former American Idol contestant Antonella Barba from season 6 back in 2007, who now is the public relations manager for Election Mall Technologies Incorporated. Congratulations for getting into politics. Cool.
So this campaign must have a thing for Joes, as we've seen, or maybe some of you have seen.
Joe who?
Night, not all of you. Well, I can't even pronounce his last name. Last night, John McCain referenced Joe the plumber. His real name is Joe Wurzelbacher from Toledo, Ohio, 14 times. Watch this.
John had trouble with it, too.
Senator Obama was out in Ohio, and he had an encounter with a guy who's a plumber. His name is Joe Wurzelberger. Joe the plumber. Joe the plumber. Joe the plumber. Now, my old buddy Joe the plumber's out there. Joe the plumber.
And I'm happy to talk to you, Joe, too, if you're out there.
We're talking about Joe the plumber.
In order to...
Joe. Governor Sarah Palin, what do you think of that?
I say it ain't so, Joe. There you go again, pointing backwards again, though. You prefaced your whole...
There you go, Joe. Well, here we go. Greg and Michelle, well, let's get this started, but let's start with the Tonya here, who is our body language experts. What do you say?
Well, you know, when you watch this, you could clearly see that Obama was much more relaxed and McCain was a little bit agitated. You saw a lot of eye blinking from him, a mask of emotion, which is kind of his mainstay on his face. All you saw was this very smug expression, a smile the entire time. So what I walked away with, he was very agitated. The clicking of the pen constantly, the fiddling with the pen.
Do you guys agree with
much more relaxed.
Do you agree with that? Antonella? You are back here to give us more of the youthful kind of perspective. What were you hoping to see last night, and then what was that compared to reality?
I was really hoping to get a forthright opinion, or just basically their positions, like just very forthright and very straightforward. And I mean, there's always the attacks back and forth, kind of, and that was just the only, you know, I kind of just wanted them to be completely forthright about it.
Okay, real quick take.
I was just happy that he was a plumber and not a dancer. Because if McCain kept saying Joe the dancer, it would have been really, really weird. Also, I had a drinking game at home. I had a drinking game. Every time he said Joe the plumber, I had a shot of prune juice.
I was wheeled out on a gurney. I was there.
Yeah.
I was wheeled out on a gurney. I just want to say this. Joe the plumber is the butt crack heard around the world. And he's so famous now. Everyone knows who he is. And he's a single dad, and you can't ask for a better eHarmony profile than being referenced.
Well, that's for sure. Well, Antonella, one time, real quickly here, we got a quick take from you. You were at both conventions, weren't you?
Yes. I did actually get to see both of them speak individually, so that was an awesome opportunity.
Compared to those times that you'd seen them speak last night, how did it rate?
Right. Well, it's so different because they're going back and forth, and it's not them speaking just directly to their party and being forthright, which is exactly what I wanted to see, because last night I was really looking to make my decision. It was their final debate.
Yeah.
So I'm a first-time voter, and I'm just trying to really make my final decision.
Yeah.
At this last debate.
Tonya, you're the expert here. I don't agree with you on this, but you say you thought Senator Obama came off a little smug.
Yeah. You know, what we do quite often is we kind of take away someone's credit by laughing at them. So on several occasions, let's say you would see it to be like, yeah, right, like this guy has any credence whatsoever. So I think that was one of the things I saw as a smugness, and it does play slightly negative. And if he's trying to go for no negativity, this was, you know, one thing that I thought he lost
he's
points
just a
on.
happy guy.
He could very well be.
Happy guy.
Instead of being like angry, like, okay, that was ridiculous, he goes, you know, looks the head down. Exactly.
I disagree. I was watching Obama last night. I'm thinking this is the Denzel Washington role of a lifetime. He's so charming. One person clapped. Denzel's here, P.S. Denzel is like, you got it, girl. But yeah, no, he's so charming. I don't know. I adore him.
I have a quick theory. He wasn't just laughing. He was grinning. It made me think there was an adorable kitten under the table licking his toes. Licking his toes.
He laughed at that too.
Tonya, you also said that John McCain was less than presidential. How?
Right. Well, if you watch the end of this, he stuck his tongue out twice, but it wasn't just, it's very unpresidential. When you watch him and he sticks his tongue out
We promise you he stuck his tongue out.
Yeah, he does.
Here it comes.
Come on, baby.
Stick it out.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, okay, this isn't the right clip. I hate to tell you. This isn't the clip.
Just
for the
trust
tongue.
us.
Yeah, he
Here,
stuck
I'll
his
do it.
tongue out.
I'll
do
be
it.
John
You do
McCain.
it. No, it wasn't even. It was more than that.
What was he doing there? Was he licking his lip?
No, he had made a fumble. He had made a mistake, and that's getting better. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that was close. So he fumbled. Oh, it was twice at the end. He fumbled, and then what wound up happening was he had to recover, and trying to, I guess, be playful, sticks his tongue out, but it came across as bizarre, and that doesn't come across as presidential-like.
I love McCain's when his eyes would pop out.
Yes.
You know, he would go like this. It was like he was being overcharged at Applebee's. You know, he ordered the turkey club, and they put 2 iced teas. He's always like this.
His eyes, I mean, he didn't stop blinking yesterday. Constantly blinking. He was like Jessica Tandy, so dry. He had no moisture in him.
Michelle.
R.I.P. Jessica Tandy. But literally, is he going to change his name to Abe Blinken? Mark that one in your calendars. That's comedy.
Both
Full-time.
candidates.
That was funny.
Both candidates were asked about the negative campaigning, and neither really directly answered that. Here's part of what Senator Obama had to say.
The American people have become so cynical about our politics because all they see is a tit for tat and back and forth. And what they want is the ability to just focus on some really big challenges that we face right now.
That was a big moment, you say, for you, Antonella. Why? I know why you're saying this, though, actually.
Okay, I mean, I think he's absolutely right. I think that's part of what turns a lot of young people off about it. It's just, well, why do I want to get involved in just watching people argue and bicker back and forth? I think it's just I think it's one of the things that holds young people back from getting involved.
I
and I think it's a shame because, I mean, he is right. I would so much rather prefer to see the candidates just be like, this is what I'm about, and this is how I feel, and not attacking someone else.
I disagree completely.
I disagree, too.
I disagree completely. Why do we watch American Idol? To watch people screw up. It's the best part of American Idol. Why do you watch the debates? You want people to fight. You want conflict.
There wasn't
it's
enough
so boring.
disagreement for me.
I wanted
now
more.
I'm not going to vote. I need more fighting.
Exactly.
Fight more, then I'll go to the polls.
I'm moving to Canada.
Me
with you.
too.
By the way, the two of you look great together in this two-shot. You know what? I think we
We're
have
related, actually.
a real quick moment here. Thank you all for being here. Can we take one question from the audience? Do you mind? Okay, we have a Mr. McMahon from Los Angeles. Is it, sir?
Yes, Mr. Go ahead. What's your question, sir?
I take objection to that one remark. You have to vote.
Okay.
Everybody has to vote. I love politics, but I don't discuss them until the afternoon right before Guy Fawkes Day, on November 5th. You remember
Or in
Guy
about
Fawkes
10
Day. Remember the fires in London, and they were all going crazy. But remember that? The Guy Fawkes Day. Well, right before that, on that Monday, that day, I'm going to just, well, it's a long story.
Who is this guy, and what is he talking about? Do you think, Mr. McMahon from Los Angeles, that they covered the financial issue well enough for you?
See, I love politics. I don't talk about politics.
Well, let's talk about money with you, Mr. Ed McMahon, a TV icon. When we come back after a break. Thank you all very much.
Guys, thanks for being here. Thank you.
All right.
More with Ed McMahon when we come back.
Come on back.